Now, of course, when I built that hot chocolate, make sure that that ends up being a separate body, and it's not joined to the mug so that we can create separate components then. So at this point, I'm ready for some whipped cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with an offset plane. So I'm just going to go from the bottom and let's pull it up. And I want to be just a little bit below the surface of that rippled hot chocolate. So some of that, let me move that down just a touch. There we go. So again, it's not critical, depends upon what you actually did. Yeah, let's go 3.95. Okay. Okay, so some of that is sitting below, some of that is sitting up. And let's go ahead and create a sketch on that plane. Now, once I do that, I probably just want to go ahead and hide my hot chocolate. So let's go ahead and draw, let's draw what, about a 2-inch diameter circle. And let's just come in and draw another circle, maybe 1/2-inch diameter. Not real critical on that. And let's try to make some whipped cream here. So to make these kind of equal and center it above the origin, and then let's go ahead and do a circular pattern of those two lines around the center point. And here's where you can kind of play with this. How many points do you want on your star? Do you want 7? Do you want 8? Not 78. Surprised I didn't crash Inventor with that. So however many points you want on your star, and you can customize that, make it whatever you want. Okay, you do want your points to intersect with each other. And then what I'm going to want to do is get my scissors tool and trim all these pieces off so that I have one enclosed profile. So while you're doing that, just be careful that you don't move anything or delete any lines that you want to keep. Okay, so we're left with just a pointed star. So then let's go ahead and finish that sketch. Oh, looks like I missed one little piece there. Trimming. Okay, so again, this is going to be a sweep. So let's create a sketch. And let's put it on the front plane this time. And we're going to need to do create project and make sure you include the center point from drawing that star. And then let's draw a vertical line and let's let it go up maybe, I don't know, 1.25 inches. Nice big heaping pile of whipped cream. Okay, so then let's go in and we'll select the sweep tool. We'll select our profile. We'll select our path. And that would just sweep it up, and it looks the same as an extrusion. But the difference with doing the sweep tool is we can taper it and twist it. Okay, so on this taper angle, you're going to want to go slow or you can crash Fusion. But notice if I go -1 degree, it starts to taper in. So let's try -2, -3, -5. Okay, we're getting somewhere. -6, -7. -8, that looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and twist it. And you can also play with that angle. Say twist it 150 degrees, so we added a little bit of twist to my whipped cream. Go ahead and say okay once you're happy with whatever it is, and you just have to play guess and check on that. So then we can turn the visibility of the hot chocolate back on, and now you can see that the surface of the hot chocolate that wasn't perfectly flat, we can see that the whipped cream is actually going down inside that hot chocolate, which is what would happen in the real world. So that's kind of cool. And of course, make sure you rename all these bodies. So this would be my whipped cream. Rename all those bodies and give everything paint jobs to make it look good. And I think the one for the whipped cream, which has some texture to it, that powder coat rough in a white looks pretty good. So when you zoom in, you can see a little bit of texture on that whipped cream, which you would have. If you want to make your whipped cream pink or purple or rainbow colored, have at it. Okay, so there's the modeling the whipped cream.